This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
English with Us podcast.
Hello, everyone. I hope you all are doing amazing today. Welcome back to English with Us podcast. My name is David.
Hello, David, and hello, everyone. I am very excited about today's topic because rainy days can feel very different for different people. Some people love the quiet sound of rain, and some people feel tired when the sky is gray. Yesterday, it rained for most of the afternoon in New York. I stayed inside, made hot tea, and read near the window. It felt calm and cozy.
That is perfect, Emma, because today we will learn simple English for talking about a rainy day. We will talk about rainy weather, what people wear, how rain changes plans, indoor activities, feelings, useful questions, and easy phrases people can use in real life.
David, before we start today's episode, we have a quick announcement, right?
Yes, Emma. We're now posting the full transcript and study pack for each podcast episode on Patreon. Each study pack can help you review the lesson, practice useful English, and keep learning after the episode.
That sounds really helpful.
Yes, you can join us on Patreon for only $3.99 a month. The link is in the description. Thank you so much for learning with us and supporting the podcast.
We hope to see you there. Now, let's start today's episode. David, quick question. What is a rainy day?
A rainy day is a day when rain falls from the sky for some or most of the day. Rain is water that falls from clouds.
So a rainy day can have light rain or heavy rain.
Yes, exactly. A useful sentence is, it has been raining since this morning.
That already sounds very useful.
Yes. Another useful sentence is, today is a cold and rainy day.
Quick check, David. Rain is water that falls from clouds, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what are some common words for different kinds of rain?
We can say light rain, heavy rain, or a shower. Light rain is gentle rain with small drops. Heavy rain means a lot of rain is falling. A shower is a short period of rain.
Those words help us describe the weather more clearly.
Yes, a useful sentence is, we had a short rain shower this afternoon.
That sounds very natural.
Yes. Another one is, the rain is light now, but it may get heavier later.
That is a very practical sentence.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, it is pouring outside. Pouring means raining very heavily.
Quick check, David. Pouring means raining very heavily, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what does the sky often look like on a rainy day?
The sky may look gray, dark, or cloudy. Cloudy means there are many clouds in the sky. Sometimes the clouds are thick, so very little sunlight comes through.
That can make the whole day feel darker.
Yes, a useful sentence is, the sky is dark and cloudy today.
That is a strong, simple sentence.
Yes. Another one is, there is not much sunlight because of the clouds.
That sounds very natural.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, it looks like it is going to rain.
Quick check, David. Cloudy means there are many clouds in the sky, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what should people wear on a rainy day?
People may wear a raincoat, waterproof shoes, or boots. Waterproof means water cannot easily pass through something. A raincoat is a coat made to keep you dry in the rain.
I usually wear boots because the streets in New York can get very wet.
I often wear a light waterproof jacket in San Francisco. A useful sentence is, do not forget your raincoat.
That is simple and practical.
Yes. Another one is, these shoes will keep my feet dry.
That sounds very natural.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, I need a jacket with a hood. A hood is the part of a coat that covers your head.
Quick check, Dave.
I scream. You scream. We all scream. Because Wendy's famous small classic Frosty is just $1 for a limited time. More screaming, happy screaming, summer screaming, dollar small classic Frosty screaming! But please don't scream in the drive-thru. It hurts the employees' ears. Get a $1 small classic Frosty for a limited time, only at Wendy's.
U.S. price and participation may vary. A la carte only. Not valid for delivery. Limit 10 per transaction. Price may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
Waterproof means water cannot easily pass through something, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what about umbrellas?
An umbrella is something people hold above their head to protect themselves from rain. Some umbrellas are small and easy to carry. Others are larger and stronger.
I always keep a small umbrella in my bag.
That is a good idea. A useful sentence is, take an umbrella in case it rains. In case means if something happens.
That is a very useful phrase.
Yes, another one is, my umbrella turned inside out because of the wind. Inside out means the inside part moved to the outside.
That happens often during strong wind.
Yes, another useful phrase is, can we share your umbrella?
Quick check, David. In case means if something happens, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what happens to streets and sidewalks when it rains?
They become wet, slippery, and sometimes covered with puddles. Slippery means easy to slide on. A puddle is a small amount of water on the ground after rain.
Children often like jumping in puddles.
Yes, but adults usually try to walk around them. A useful sentence is, be careful because the sidewalk is slippery.
That is an important safety sentence.
Yes, another one is, I stepped in a deep puddle and got my socks wet. Deep means going far down.
That sounds uncomfortable.
Yes, another useful phrase is, the streets are wet after the rain.
Quick check, David. A puddle is a small amount of water on the ground, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, how can rain affect transportation?
Heavy rain can make traffic slower. Buses and trains may be late, and drivers need to be more careful. Affect means change or influence something.
That is very common in a busy city.
Yes, a useful sentence is, traffic is moving slowly because of the rain.
That sounds very natural.
Yes, another one is, my bus was 20 minutes late this morning.
That is a real daily life sentence.
Yes, another useful phrase is, the road is difficult to see in heavy rain.
Quick check, David. Affect means change or influence something, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what questions do people often ask about rainy weather?
People often ask, is it still raining? When will the rain stop? Do I need an umbrella? Or, how heavy is the rain?
Those are huge, real-life questions.
Yes. Another useful one is, did you check the weather forecast? A forecast is information about future weather.
That is very practical.
Yes. Another one is, will it rain all day?
That sounds very natural.
Yes. Another useful phrase is there a chance of rain this evening? Chance means possibility.
Quick check, David. A forecast gives information about future weather, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, What are some simple answers to those questions?
A person can say, yes, it is still raining, or it should stop this afternoon, or you may need an umbrella.
Those are useful, simple answers.
Yes. Another one is, the forecast says there will be light rain all day.
That sounds very natural.
Yes. Another useful answer is, there is a good chance of rain tonight.
That is practical.
Yes. Another one is, it is only a short shower, so it may stop soon.
Quick check, David. A chance of rain means rain is possible, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, how can rain change people's plans?
People may cancel a picnic, move an activity indoors, leave home later, or choose a different place to go. Cancel means decide that a planned event will not happen. Indoors means inside a building.
That happens often on rainy weekends.
Yes, a useful sentence is, we canceled our picnic because of the rain.
That is clear and simple.
Yes, another one is, we moved the party indoors.
That sounds very natural.
Yes, another useful phrase is, let's wait until the rain gets lighter.
Quick check, David. Cancel means decide that a planned event will not happen, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what can people do indoors on a rainy day?
They can read, watch a movie, cook, clean, play games, listen to music, or call friends and family. Some people also enjoy working on a hobby.
I like reading near the window while I listen to the rain.
I prefer cooking something warm, like soup or pasta. A useful sentence is, rainy days are perfect for staying home and relaxing.
That sounds cozy.
Yes, cozy means warm, comfortable, and pleasant. Another useful sentence is, I made hot chocolate and watched a movie.
That is a great rainy day activity.
Yes, another useful phrase is, I used the quiet afternoon to finish my book.
Quick check, David. Cozy means warm, comfortable, and pleasant, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what kinds of food and drinks feel good on rainy days?
Many people enjoy warm food and hot drinks. They may have soup, noodles, tea, coffee, or hot chocolate. Warm food can feel comforting. Comforting means making you feel calm, safe, or better.
I love tomato soup and bread on a cold, rainy day.
I usually choose coffee and something sweet. A useful sentence is, a bowl of hot soup feels comforting in rainy weather.
That sounds very natural.
Yes. Another one is, I made tea to warm myself up.
That is a useful phrase.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, this weather makes me want something warm to drink.
Quick check, David. Comforting means making you feel calm or better, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, how do people often feel on rainy days?
People may feel calm, sleepy, relaxed, bored, sad, or peaceful. It depends on the person and the situation.
The new LinkedIn Hiring Pro can't undo your last hire. The human postponer. They were the master of one phrase. I'll circle back on that. But 3 months later, you were the one doing all their work and wondering how big that circle is. But LinkedIn Hiring Pro can take the hiring load off your plate by automating the hiring busy work from the initial job post to scheduling interviews. Hire right the first time with LinkedIn Hiring Pro. Post a free job today at linkedin.com/quality.
Often feel calm when the rain is gentle, but I feel tired when it rains all day.
I usually feel focused because the weather makes me want to stay inside and work. Focused means giving your attention to one thing.
That shows two different experiences.
Yes, a useful sentence is, rainy weather makes me feel sleepy.
That sounds very natural.
Yes, another useful phrase is, the sound of rain helps me relax.
Quick check, David. Focused means giving your attention to one thing, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, Can rainy weather ever feel stressful?
Yes, rain can feel stressful when people need to travel, work outside, or change important plans. Strong rain may also cause flooding. Flooding means water covers places where it should not be.
That is more serious than a normal rainy day.
Yes, a useful sentence is, heavy rain caused flooding on several streets.
That sounds like real news English.
Yes, another one is, drivers should avoid roads with deep water. Avoid means stay away from something.
That is an important safety sentence.
Yes, another useful phrase is, it is safer to stay inside during a very strong storm.
Quick check, David. Flooding means water covers places where it should not be, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what does after the rain mean for the weather?
After the rain, the air may feel fresh, the streets may shine, and plants may look greener. Sometimes people can see a rainbow. A rainbow is a curved line of colors that can appear in the sky after rain.
Rainbows can make the end of a rainy day feel special.
Yes, a useful sentence is, the sun came out after the rain stopped.
That sounds hopeful.
Yes, another one is, everything looked clean and fresh after the shower.
That is a beautiful, simple sentence.
Yes, another useful phrase is, we saw a rainbow above the buildings.
Quick check, David. A rainbow is a curved line of colors in the sky, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, can we do a simple practice conversation about a rainy day?
Yes, let's do one.
Okay.
Is it still raining outside?
Yes, but the rain is lighter now.
Do I need an umbrella?
I think so. The forecast says it may rain until this evening.
Then I will take my raincoat too.
Good idea. The wind is strong today.
That is a very natural weather conversation.
Yes, it sounds very real.
Let's do one more about changing plans.
Are we still going to the park?
I do not think so. It is pouring outside.
What should we do instead?
We can stay inside, make lunch, and watch a movie.
That sounds good to me.
Excellent. Very simple and very useful.
David, what are the most important things to remember from today?
First, learn useful rain words like shower, pouring, cloudy, puddle, slippery, and forecast. Second, learn how to talk about clothes and travel during rain. Third, use simple phrases to change plans and describe indoor activities.
That is such a clear plan.
Yes, English for this topic does not need to be difficult. You only need some useful weather words, some feeling words, and a few simple real-life phrases.
That is really helpful.
Yes, simple English is enough to talk about a rainy day in a clear and natural way.
David, let's do a quick review quiz before the big summary.
Good idea. What does pouring mean?
Pouring means raining very heavily.
Yes. What is a puddle?
A puddle is a small amount of water on the ground.
Correct. What does slippery mean?
Slippery means easy to slide on.
Perfect. What is a weather forecast?
A weather forecast is information about future weather.
Excellent. That was a very long and detailed conversation about a rainy day. Now let's have a quick review of today's lesson.
Today we talked about simple and useful English for a rainy day. We learned different ways to describe rain, like light rain, heavy rain, a short shower, and pouring rain. We also learned words like cloudy, puddle, slippery, waterproof, umbrella, and forecast.
We talked about what people wear and carry in rainy weather. We can wear a raincoat, waterproof shoes, boots, or a jacket with a hood. We can also take an umbrella in case it rains.
We practiced useful questions too, like, is it still raining? When will the rain stop? Do I need an umbrella? And did you check the weather forecast? These questions are simple, natural, and practical.
We also talked about how rain changes plans and feelings. People may stay indoors, watch movies, read, cook warm food, or relax. Some people feel peaceful, while others feel tired or bored.
The big idea is this: English for a rainy day does not need to be complicated. You only need some useful weather words, some activity words, and a few simple real-life phrases. That is enough to talk about rainy weather in clear and natural English.
Your final homework for this lesson: comment 1 to 2 sentences about what you like to do on a rainy day. Here are 2 simple example answers.
Example 1. On rainy days, I like to stay home, drink hot tea, and listen to the rain. Example 2. I do not like heavy rain because traffic becomes slow and I cannot go for a walk.
Thank you everyone for watching and listening all the way to the end.
If you enjoy our podcast and would like to support us, you can find the donation link in the description.
Every bit of support helps us keep creating free English lessons.
Keep practicing, and we'll see you later in the next episode.